store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields going to throw right away. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Hey, you got a mini base. All right.
Fields now to throw. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Matthew Golden.
Now Fields going to move him around.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This is intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Red, yellow, red.
Now Gabriel. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the air is Gabriel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Fields. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
18. That's another Buccaneers.
You got a mini base.
First and 10.
To throw is Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Green 19, you got what? West right fit.
Fields throwing again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. And Xavier Worthy from 13 yards out. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Block 40.
Here's James. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go. Slide through. Yellow. 22. Set.
Here's Gabriel. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
50. Green. Mega. Red. Cycle. Green jack. Ready?
Throwing now, Gabriel. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Blue striker. Let's go.
The slot man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Christian Gonzalez up to make the play.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Black, red, yellow.
Off the play fake, Gabriel. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Tony Jefferson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Black shot. Beetle blue. Set cut.
To throw, Gabriel. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
60 red. 60 red.
Gabriel looking to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Right, right. Here we go, here we go. 45, what, 6, mega. Cut.
Back to throw. Gabriel. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
A short throw there, pulled in by all. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Now it's Fields. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Matthew Golden, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe we can get this game tied up.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Gabriel. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Hey, kid. No mas, no mas.
Back to throw. Fields. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 2nd down and 8.
11.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Hey, can.
Now Fields. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
45, right. Claws red. Cut.
Operating from the gun. Gabriel. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Black ultra. Ready.
Gabriel from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Black 40. Drill green. Black red.
Fourth down. Here's Gabriel. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Keep those up. Ready? 58, what's your set? You got a mini base. Hey, can.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Left side. Here we go. West side, sit. Right.
Here's Fields. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Gabriel. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
45, right, blue striker.
Operating from the gun. Gabriel. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Ready. Black, 95.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Red, yellow.
Gabriel going to throw for it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Green. Ready.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Gabriel. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
53-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe you on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm better. Not even a little bit.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slope if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Operating from the gun, Gabriel. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. James. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action, now it's Gabriel. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Yellow, come. Blue, 32. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. That's a screen pass. That's complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Bucs 32-yard line.
White. Yellow. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the
Yellow,
2-point
43.
conversion.
Hey, green. Right, blue. Blaster, 6. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards. That's good.
Here we go. Easy. 19 wins.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Here we go. Good.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, can't. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
To throw is Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Let's go. 6, 10, what?
Ritter back to throw. Has his man. That's James. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Yellow.
And the Cowboys first down.
Black ultra.
A gain of 45.
Ritter now.
First down, Dallas.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Cowboys have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Butker now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 25. Buccaneers 21. Harrison set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Fields going to run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Fields now to throw. A short throw there, pulled in by All. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A shotgun snap, Fields. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. West right there. Hey, can. Go.
Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 at the
Green light.
14-yard
Let's
line.
go. Hey, can. Right.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Here we go, son. 11.
Now it's Fields. This taken in by Kincaid. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Gain of 10 brings up third and 10.
Easy. Alpha. Can. You got a mini base, right?
Here's Fields. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Torrey Horton from 13 yards out. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Green 19, just what? EQ! Tonight.
Now Fields. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
To Dalton Kincaid. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Robinson at the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
West right zip. Hey, 551, 551. Right.
Back to throw, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's going to be caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Matthew Golden with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
35. Cowboys 25. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This is first and 10.
Will Green. Set cut. 45. White. Field. Black. Red. Cycle. Cut.
From the gun, it's Gabriel. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Don't jump. Ready? 11, 11, 11. Hey, Ted. Ready. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of playing things out because now it's not a total.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving.
And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there.
Sly on for the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
That's the score. Buccaneers 49, Cowboys 25. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
To throw, Gabriel.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 catches for him now in this last one, the first down.
Working out of the gun here, Gabriel.
Wide open receiver, complete.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air is Gabriel. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's Gabriel.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Ready. Hey, just steal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Ritter.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Cowboys
is going to use their second timeout now. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
45. Right. Field, black. Red, cycle. Ready?
Throwing now, Gabriel. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Slide blue. Cut.
Now Gabriel. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Gabriel looking to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing.